Good afternoon, as usual complete with cup of tea with honey. In response to Marksman Gaming's video, let's put out some content. Here is some content. What have I been doing? My second building for 1/72 scale Napoleonics is all in bits on the workbench in jigs, drying, so that's why I'm sat in the comfy chair. The second building had the pack of 2 we were doing, so it's all drying and glue setting and stuff, so I'm sat in the comfy chair. I thought I would make some content. See what I managed to get the other day. So I was very pleased about. Yeah, that's the first one, apparently the first one since April, so it says on the front. So fantastic, pleased with that. The first building that we made, actually going back to those 2 buildings, is now on a base. We've now based it. So what I will do when I have 5 minutes is just put a little bit of greenery so around there, a few weeds and stuff. But that's that finished. So that's good. So just got the second one to do, and then that's those 2 done. Second one's a bit awkward because it's got a bay window, and trying to put the formers in the bay window. You know, you glue it, you put the thing in the jig. It's sort of like that, sort of curve, and the former in there, and you put clamp on it, and it tends to squeeze it and push the former out. It's a pain in the butt, really, but it's all there drying at the moment anyway, and the walls are drying, and the new rear end we've built for it, that's all drying. So that's that. I think Marksman Gaming was also saying he was short of things to watch. He watches YouTube and iPlayer. I don't watch iPlayer, but I do watch YouTube a bit. He was saying short of things to watch. I've been buying a few things to watch. I've recently, if I can reach it, this came in the post this morning. I'm Alright Jack with Ian Carmichael and Peter Sellers. So that should be fun. Old Country with the legendary Jack Hargraves. Very enjoyable, I must say. And as we were doing some, or looking at doing some medieval miniatures, we bought the Robin Hood figures and the castles and stuff like that. I thought we'd have a watch of that. Ivanhoe with the wonderful Robert Taylor, so I thought we'd have a watch of that. Postman's also bought some miniatures for our 1/35 scale Soviet M72 motorcycle with sidecars, or a combination, so that's useful. Red Army infantry. So I haven't got a lot of Soviet stuff, so I picked them up, which was nice. I've got some of the 132 figures by Airfix, but I haven't got a lot of them, so I may buy a few more of them, but they're useful. They're useful. And for our 1/72 Robin Hood, we bought European medieval foot soldiers with archers. Now these on the box it says, so you can see it says 15th century, so a couple of hundred years sort of after Robin Hood. But I'm sure we can do something with these. We can make something of them for what we're doing. And also, never had any figures by this company before. Emhar, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Emhar, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's medieval crested knights. Now these are on a similar line to you lot out there that paint 28mm. The horses, they come in two halves. These are the same. They come in two halves, and they're quite, yeah, as you can see, they're quite hard plastic as well. They're getting away from that spongy plastic. Right, they're still softer than like an Airfix kit or something like that, but tougher than what I'm used to. And there's quite a choice of arms and shields and stuff with them, and also, as you can see, a tent in two halves and what looks like some kind of gallery there with, I suppose they'd be the medieval equivalent of spectators. I suppose that's, as you can see, lances there. So I suppose that's almost like a jousting tournament, something like that. But interesting set of figures, I gotta say. My first look at figures by Emhar or Emer. I have no idea how you pronounce that, but I like very much what I find. Very nice. So there we go. So all I can do now really is just sit here and wait for the glue to dry on that building. I might in a minute put the shortwave on, have a look at that. I might actually, you know what, I might actually make a video on that, because I never did get around to doing my third video on hobbies I like outside of painting miniatures. I did two, I didn't do the third one. Well, the reason I didn't do the third one is because conditions were so bad on shortwave. I just, although that was my third hobby, I just deemed it wasn't appropriate to do it at the time, because you would hardly have heard anything really. It's not that great, but it's pretty good. I gotta say, it's pretty good at the moment. I mean, last night I was listening to radio amateurs on 80 meters, and they were like belting through. I mean, the needle was jammed right over. I mean, fabulous. So I might do that in a little bit. Might make a video on that so you can see my third hobby outside of painting miniatures. Well, now you know what I'm up to or what I'm not up to, as the case may be. That's a little bit of content for you. I'm going to finish this cup of tea. Thanks to everybody for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Enjoying the videos enormously when I have time to watch them. I've got a huge backlog of videos still to watch. But yeah, enjoying them thoroughly. So we will see you on the next one.